Yeah,
Why not anyone else?
that applies to the guitar
Applies to the guitar as well. Actually.
Thinking about that because
that's nice to hear that from you. Actually, it's very nice to hear that from you.
Why?
Because you're a very good player, right?
No, not compared to some people.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Compared to other people, you're like Jesus.
But I don't know.
But yeah, that's the thing with music in general, I guess.
It's
Fucking
like
hell. It's like
I'm not gonna try and. I mean, I've learned. There's a few little shred licks and a few little sweeping things that I've tried, but I'm not gonna go full on and say I can do it because I can't. I can kind of do it, not very well, but I'm not gonna say I'm a metal artist. So it's that sort of thing of if you can't do that, if you can't like shred is like the one in particular I think a lot of people get hung up on. If you can't shred but you're playing soul,
who the fuck cares? It doesn't matter, does it?
Doesn't matter, or you're playing blues. I mean, there's an element to shredding blues.
That's my
But it's not really shred like metal shred, but
I guess it really.
Do you know what I mean?
It boils down to passion, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a painter. Like you wouldn't roast a painter just because he can't. Paint.
Yeah.
Like you get a lot of these like contemporary and then like different style of artists who paint stuff that are very out there and very weird and not exactly technical, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
If you compare that to a painter who can paint like a scene of like Venice with a fucking river flowing through it and it looks beautiful, right? That doesn't necessarily make the other painter less good of a painter.
It's a different style.
It's a different style. It goes the same thing with music, I guess. At the end of the day, it boils down to passion, what you enjoy playing, and that's what matters the most.
Don't feel like you have to learn something just to try and prove you're good.
Yeah.
Like, don't try and learn to shred
purely because
good. Don't try and learn jazz if you to try and prove you're good, or don't try and do blues because everyone else around is good. Like, just do what you want to do, and I think that's ultimately what I think. I mean, especially if you're just learning to play and you're going through them years of just enjoy music.
It's a bit like the gym thing. There's no need to get intimidated by other players.
Yeah, and it's just like
that's the thing. I think like
go at your own pace.
I think university is brilliant, and I think college was brilliant.
Yeah.
But I think between guitarists, for focus guitarists, and you probably have picked this up, it's a very like if you can't shred mad, or if you don't play a particular thing, people might think
you're not as good. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it boils down to passion, what you want to do. Again, that's a nice little transition, isn't it? I mean,
I mean, to be fair, actually, everyone at sort of college, I mean, I keep calling it college, but it's uni. No one really has that ego, which I actually really quite like. Everyone's really supportive of each other. They'll say, like I done a little LPW thing the other day. I came off stage, a few people like, that was really good. That was awesome. And I do the same to other people. I was talking to this guy behind me, Charlie, I think his name is. If you watch this, shout out. It was the whole time we were talking about pedals and that. He's got a Keeley Ox plug,
Oh, is he?
And he's got a Big Sky.
Oh, is it?
He's telling me he got it for £300 on Facebook.
Banging.
The fucking fat one as well. Anyway, it's like a tangent. But yeah, we was chatting the whole time. I was, and there's not really many big egos in my class, which I quite like. We're mixing with the singers.
Have you come across like that environment? Or you understand what I mean by that environment? Like you completely understand what I mean.
Yeah. Not as of yet, actually.
Like in college, for example. I'm not saying our class in particular.
There was.
But there was a few whispers I heard definitely in the other class. Like, the fuck does
in our class a bit, particularly around. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Particularly, we'll bleep that out. Particularly around a certain guy.
He was amazing. He was amazing.
He was fucking brilliant. But if you couldn't play that, it was like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
you can't play what I play. Look at what I play, and it's like, to be honest, mate. Look at what you play. It's fucking brilliant. You are fucking brilliant. But get off your fucking high horse, right, and relax, because that's not what music is about.
And he was very focused about what he liked. In his mind, Yngwie Malmsteen is the best guitarist. It's not like Yngwie Malmsteen's good at what he does, but if you pit him against blues, against
at the end of the
whoever
day,
you want, BB King or Stevie Ray Vaughan,
music is
them two are going to be better than him at blues. Just like
music and art is so subjective.
Yeah, everything.
Like you. This is why I'm so kind of in love with it, and why I enjoy playing in my own band and writing my own songs. Right, you show me 250,000 people who hate a band, and I'll show you 300 people who fucking die for that.
Exactly.
It's all subjective, and at the end of the day, self-expression and shit like that. A bit fucking whimsical here, isn't it? But it's all.
If you're this deep in, mate, big up.
Fucking congratulations.
Yeah, mate. You're getting some good life advice here.
Yeah.
Two guys who are barely in it.
Yeah, two guys with barely any fucking life experience.
I think we have enough to warrant this.
Yeah, I mean, say this, yeah. But I think part of the whole thing about podcasts, right, is if we do this for a few years as well, it'd be interesting to see. Oh, this is getting fucking Darren Brown,
mate.
Right?
Yeah.
How much life experience we eventually gain? Because we are both like young men, innit? We're both young.
Yeah,
and I think
just get started in this world.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I fucking hope so. I fucking hope I'm around for a while. But it's like with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan won't have young people on because he feels like they don't have enough life experience.
Yeah.
Which is like
it's fair enough.
This is fair. That's fair enough. But I feel like I'm open to learning. If you know what I mean. I don't want to sound too fucking.
No, definitely.
But I'm open to learning.
That's what life's about.
I accept the fact that I'm a young buck in it. I might go fucking a bit.
Yeah, can't act too big. Especially, I find when you're talking to people, particularly like whether it's guitarists and that, you know, some guys you talk to, they've been playing as long as you've been alive, and it's just like, well, I'm not going to try and tell you. Yeah. I give my opinion if they ask me, like, you know, what are you thinking about this? What are you thinking about this? But I'm not just gonna. I feel like unless they ask me for their my opinion on something to do with music or guitar in general, I don't really feel like I'm in the position to give it.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Unless it's like pedals or some bollocks like that, or something subjective. But when it comes to like, if they turn around and said to me, look, like this guy's like they're talking about a fucking guitarist or something like that, and they're like, this guy's gonna be shit, mate. He's proper good. I hear him playing, I don't rate him that much. Yeah. I'm not going to say no because they might see something in him that I don't.
Different strokes for different folks, isn't it? It's like what's your favourite colour? Exactly. It's like, well, I don't like that colour, but I don't care.
But yeah, again, I don't know. Sometimes I feel a bit. I feel you just got to listen to what older people have to say. I think
definitely
because of the life experience. Yeah. That's why I like podcasts so much.
Yeah.
Because you gain a lot from that. You gain a lot from listening to what people sort of. What they've experienced, which is why I like Joe Rogan so much, because he gets really interesting people.
So many interesting people.
And True Geordie as well. But
yeah.
Hopefully we can someday, you know.
You never know. It is what it is. Come what may. Yeah, man. I think that's. We had this conversation earlier, but going off of that was, for a while I got very like anti-shred, because there's a guitarist I love called. It's Rick Graham, isn't it?
Rick Graham, yeah.
And he posted a video saying that, like listen, don't worry, because he's a super shred guy, and he's amazing. Mate, he's probably so melodic, and he's so.
I'm gonna say it. He's probably got the best technique I've seen.
Yeah.
Period. In terms of shredding.
To the book technique, he's fucking unreal. Like the way he expresses that is unreal.
It doesn't even look like he's trying.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You get a lot of shredders who look like they're really trying to shred. He's literally just there like.
He's like the shred Jesus to me, right? But at the same time, well. Yeah.
You love him.
He was like, God. Don't worry if you can't shred.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's not the point. And then I remember I put a post on Facebook going, I don't like shredding because all I want to do is, for the book, I do like shredding now. I've gotten out of that phase. But that's the thing, it's all peaks and troughs, isn't it? 1 minute you might love something, and the next you might not like it.
Mate, fun fact, when I was young, first few years of playing, I thought jazz was bent as fuck.
So did I. I thought I didn't rate jazz.
Now?
No, jazz is it's
like one of the genres I would genuinely just love to be able to.
I'd love to be able to play it, but I'm not fucking. As of yet, I'm not committed enough to like. That's one of my problems.
Honestly, either am I.
Yeah, one of my problems with the guitar is that I don't I don't practice enough because I go on tangents about literally just playing what I like, and
That's-
which is okay, but that's not what I want to do. Do you get what I mean? And when it's not what you want to do, and when it's not one of your goals, it's okay if you don't achieve it. But as long as I strive to fucking succeed, that doesn't matter, does it? It's the same with like trying to make it big, innit? Oh, I want to be in a big band. It was like, well, at least try. You don't need to be. And at the end of the day, if it doesn't happen, don't get bitter about it.
I feel like, again, growing up, there's like the perception of if you want to do music, the only route is a big band. Whereas in reality, when I got to 15, 16, you realise there's a whole plethora of stuff that you can do. Producing, sound engineering, session musician. You know, you can even be like a fucking magazine article writer about guitars and shit like that. There's YouTube, podcasts, and
there's so many different avenues. I think
teaching, and I know a lot of people don't fancy teaching, but you know, there's like Skype lessons and shit nowadays. There's so, in terms of like making a living as a guitarist, which I think, or just as a musician in general, for me, I think that's the goal. Is to make all my money off music and support myself off music.
Really, at the end of the day, right? If I'm either in my band or as a solo artist, because I'm sort of awakening to the idea of like maybe I'd prefer not to be a solo artist because I'd rather be like a collective band. I'd rather not be like, oh, this is me and these guys who I've hired behind me. I'd rather have a collective band.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, as long as I'm playing my music, I'm making money to get by on it, and I'm happy, I might do a few tours or whatever, I would be in love with that.
Goal, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the goal. But I think if anything blew up, cool, come whatever may, man. Now's the fucking moment.
Bloody lovely.
Yeah, now's the moment. Let's do it. Tomorrow isn't here. Yesterday's yesterday. Fuck it, let's go. But if I never worked enough or got the opportunity to do that, it doesn't matter as long as I'm making money. As long as I'm doing what I want to do and I'm happy, that's all that really matters. And I think it's a shame.